Hello and welcome. It is game number 2, also known as the winner-take-all in the 13U Babe Ruth Southern New Jersey State Final for BFA Sports and the entire BFA Sports crew team. Doug Stasic joined by Pete Thompson. We're behind home plate and getting ready for a battle. So the winner-take-all, PT, as the rubber match.
These two teams look familiar.
They certainly do, and so does the pitcher who finished game number 1 on the hill. 31 pitches to close out game number 1 for Kino Gutierrez. That means that he'll have approximately 64 officially left to throw in this affair, and this will be the starting lineup for the visitors, Atlantic Shore, as they lost the coin toss, meaning they will have the opportunity to bat first. Leading off, it'll be the left fielder, Braden Simon. Tyler Bucaferni bats second at short. Jack Murray is at third. Ryan Bradley is at first, batting cleanup. Jason Harrison is the catcher behind the dish yet again. Jack Fellows is batting sixth, starting at second. The starting pitcher is Cam Street. He bats seventh. Brendan Mooney in center field bats eighth. And Dante Franchini is in right. He will round out the lineup, batting ninth. And the game-changer defense backing up Gutierrez.
Leading off
left to right in the outfield, Dillette, Kramer, Bressler.
Number
in the
14, Braden Simon.
And we'll get to the rest of that coming up. Just another.
What do you mean? You don't have it memorized?
Oh.
Dougie.
First pitch from Gutierrez is in for a called strike to Joey Riley, the second baseman.
Nope, Braden Simon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong side of the book. It is Braden Simon. That ball's popped straight up. Burgos has an opportunity, but the ball got caught up in the Ventnor Bay winds.
It was definitely swirling, and God, Burgos made a heck of an effort there. He was sort of dancing behind the dish, trying to locate that ball at the same time.
Well, a tough marching orders here. Back-to-back games of the doubleheader for both catchers. So it is Burgos behind the dish. He is the battery mate of Gutierrez. And
Harrison on the other side. The one fresh arm is Cam Street, and that's what I'm going to be looking forward to seeing, Doug, is Cam Street hasn't pitched since Thursday, I believe. Today's Saturday, so we'll see what he has in the tank.
Oh, pitch in from Gutierrez. Going to even the count now at 1-1 to Braden Simon. Flip me for a loop as Atlantic Shore batting first in this one.
And they didn't switch dugouts.
Swings through and misses. Going to have an opportunity to hustle to first. And that ball flies into the right field, and he's going to continue for more. So Simon ends up at second on the strikeout.
And you can hear the wind picking up in our mics, Doug, which means the wind is definitely picking up. We're inside the hut, right?
Yeah, we are inside the press box, but you see Simon stays on the
Batting
outside.
second, number 12, Tyler Bucaferni.
That one got airmailed into right field. Early on in game 1 this morning, it was Hamilton that was able to take advantage of some miscues early. And now, see if Tyler Bucaferni and the A-Shore team can cash in some chips early to do the same. And Bucaferni fouls one off the right side. Bucaferni wearing number 12. Showed off some good defense. Game number 1, and that ball is fouled straight back into the screen. Quickly now, 0-2. And he flares one. It's going to drop
That's
in.
Definitely a gap.
An error, could be an RBI single. Gill, the manager, will hold up Simon over at first, so it'll be runners at the.
Run scores. A-Shore moves
Is
in front,
Bucaferni.
1-0. Now coming to the plate, the first baseman, number 21, Ryan Bradley.
One run on the board for Atlantic Shore as Ryan Bradley comes in. That ball misses down.
One of those plays at first, Doug, where you're trying to do too much too quickly. You know what I mean? You got to look the ball into your glove first and then execute the play.
That ball hit high but shallow. Not going to get out of the infield, making a few steps back. is Krupe. And it'll retire Bradley.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jay Harrison.
The catcher number 25, Jay Harrison.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that with the wind picking up, the Titus Field has become like old Candlestick.
Yeah.
Swirling, gusty. Any ball in the air is going to be a challenge in this game, too.
Well, we were concerned about the weather map.
I think we're okay there. Police Chief Joe Fussner stopping by to say hello, and of course he's checking the app constantly.
Throw down to second base, and they're going to try a cut play of sorts. I think that was meant for the shortstop Krupe, but it ended up going high. Well, I'm glad to know that Fussner had stopped by.
Right. Our amateur meteorologist. Let's knock on the wood of the table here that he's right.
Well, if we need to, we could text our guy, Nor'easter Nick Pittman, see what he has to say. Although I hear he takes the weekends off now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's an LLC. He can just take weekends off. We're going to call him the 5-dayer.
He's got
Monday through Friday only.
He's got Rob Clark.
Oh, there you go. Harrison draws the walk. The second baseman, number 3, Jack Fellows.
Jack Fellows. He's got a one-out, bases-loaded situation as he climbs into the batter's box.
I'm not sure what the between-game speech was, but it's clear that A-Shore wants to come out and jump on top of Hamilton as fast as possible.
Fellows rips one down the third base line and pops off the bag. It's going to score one. And that's all they're going to get. And they're going to settle up with the ball. They're covering home plate. And they're questioning the interference potentially, so maybe we can run it back, and they are going to grant it.
Run scores. Second run comes home on interference situation. A-Shore moves in front 3-0.
And there's the ball goes off the bag. We'll see how long we stay with the play. And, yeah, you see just there. We can back that up, Ryan, just a little bit. Here's where we're going to get the interference call. And there's going to be some conversation and dialogue. We can play that one more time. You see on the GameChanger replay, we're going to slow it down. After the ball hits the bag, our cameras just catch it. So right here is good. Let it play. And now, watch the runner. Right. There's contact right there. So that's
this will be number 99, Cam Street.
Buca Fernie scores. Murray's then pushed across the plate.
Should be 3-0.
Yep. So we have 3-0 indeed. Runners at first and second. Harrison at second. Fellows at first. And Cam Street, the starting pitcher. Hammers one, going deep to left and all the way back off of the Babe Ruth banner. It's going to be an RBI. Here scores one. They're going to go for 2. The throw to the plate ends up bouncing off of Fellows, and he's going to score. And Street will cruise into third base on the throw. So officially it'll be a 2 RBI double and advancing to third on the throw home.
2 more runs home. A-Shore moves in front 5-0.
Street just turns on this ball.
2 RBI double.
And Dillette could do nothing
Street.
but turn and run. And with
This will be
good
number 44,
heads-up base run.
Brendan Mooney.
And Mooney, he's going to get a ball through the right side. It's going to score Street. RBI single. So
Another run scores.
Brendan
A-Shore up 6-0.
Brendan Mooney.
Brings number 11, Dante Franchini,
With
to the
the
plate, the right fielder.
RBI single, and it's one of those innings that it's
My
fun,
goodness. I mean,
fun to try to keep up with the scorebook and all that's going on. And already Dante Franchini represents the 9th batter who's come to the plate here in inning number 1 for Atlantic Shore. He squares. He drops the bunt. Gutierrez is going to have a chance to field it, and he does make the play. And now a runner's going to advance first to third. So heads up base running by Atlantic Shore, and Mooney is just 90 feet away from scoring another run on the sacrifice bunt from Franchini.
We're back to the top of the lineup already. Number 14, the left fielder, Braden Simon.
The left fielder, Braden Simon, who reached on a strikeout of all things back in the top, or I should say the start of this inning.
I mean, what was in their Wheaties in between there? You know, did
they have some of the catering from the concession stand?
Empanadas for everybody?
Apparently.
Ed's Empanadas?
6-0 as Gutierrez steps off the mound. That ball misses down. Ball gets away. Here comes Mooney. He's going to slide, and he's safe.
Run scores. A-Shore up 7-0.
Wild pitch. You'll see it on the GameChanger replay. It just gets under the glove of Burgos. And a good read, the dirt ball read, of course, from Mooney. 7-0, Atlantic Shore. Gutierrez fires again. Called strike. PT, all I got to say, it's a 7-inning game, so it's great to score 7 right out of the chute, but there's a lot of baseball to be played. And there's a called strike number 3. So a good pitch by Gutierrez.
Sort of anticlimactic, right?
Yeah, it kind of let the air right out of the balloon there, but nonetheless, rung up on strike number 3, but not before. A-Shore able to drop 7, and Hamilton will come to bat bottom part of the first here on BFA.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Field in Ventnor as we've got the A-Shore Devils and Hamilton in Game 2 of a double elimination situation for the 13U State Babe Ruth Tournament. Game 1 won by Hamilton this morning, forcing this second game. Leading off for Hamilton, number 13, Joey Riley. Pete Thompson, Doug Stasic with you. PT trying to do a little double duty here, so announcing and doing a little play-by-play while Doug works out the
heck of a job there, PT.
Intricacies of the microphones.
That ball fouled out of play.
1-1 the count. The psychology of getting punched in the mouth like that right out of the gate before you even have a chance to answer, Doug.
Well, Riley puts a turn on a baseball, and it finds its way into right field.
Yeah, spinner.
And he is safe.
Right under the glove of Ryan Bradley there at first.
Yeah, look at the swing here on the GameChanger instant replay. Riley able to
up next for Hamilton, the shortstop, number 2, Tyler.
Find a piece of green grass. So a leadoff base runner as Tyler Krupe, the shortstop, comes to bat. Krupe with an outstanding first game on the mound.
I mean, he could be a Tyson, he could be a Tyler, he could be a Tiberius. You know, I just looked at the roster again. All he's got on there is Ty. I was sort of assuming facts that were not into evidence.
Well,
Ooh.
and there's a ball popped up third base side and out of play into the stands.
Again, any foul balls, we appreciate you returning them to the field of play. Foul ball, if you could return it to the field of play, thank you.
And that ball put out into left center field, and it's going to drop in. So Krupe's aboard. Back-to-back base hits. Heavyweight hitting contest here early in this one.
Up next for Hamilton, the third baseman, number 10, Daniel Tazi. Well, so far Hamilton's had an answer, at least trying to deliver in the first two batters. Little luck helps too. The ball getting away from the first baseman there.
Healthy hack and a healthy swing for Daniel Tazi. There's strike number 2. Tazi gives it a ride, launches it into left center field. Rounding third is Riley. He's headed for home.
Held up.
And he's held up. So the bases are loaded. Go look here at the GameChanger instant replay. And Tazi.
Almost the same spot as the last ball, by the way, and I think both off of fastballs.
So if you're down 7-0, coming to bat with a cleanup hitter and a bases loaded with
Number
no
19,
outs
Lucas Burgos.
is a good way to answer back, and it's the catcher Lucas Burgos. Continuing to go to work here. So Burgos,
Upstairs and high.
he's getting ready to try to hopefully get an early start on the 4th of July fireworks.
Well, he's already won for most patriotic helmet. We discussed that in game 1. The red, white, and blue, the flag, the stars and stripes right on his helmet.
Pitch, Cam, good pitch. Here we go, Cam. One more, Cam.
Street finds the zone on that one. Puts the count at 3-1.
Go, yeah, Cam.
And swinging now 3-2. As he's fought all the way back, Street has to a 3-2 count. Pete Thompson, Doug Stasic with you here, Titus Field and Ventnor.
And Burgos pops one up, shallow right field, and they're going to send the runner. Nope, they're going to hold now. Riley hesitates, but ends up scoring, making that a sacrifice fly. And runners will be stranded at the corners.
Sack fly, run scores.
Ball pops up.
Hamilton gets on the board 7-1 now, 7-1.
And there is
So
Riley
bring the
on a
center fielder to
hesitation.
the plate, number 99, Luke Justin Kramer. Yeah, that cut play there, Doug, it's kind of like you either doing it or you're not, right? I mean, you're either coming home with it or you're not. And I think he cut it, but then he wasn't sure after the cut where he wanted to go because bases were jacked, right? So, I mean, where exactly are you throwing it to? You throwing it to third? You throwing it to second? You kind of have to have that in place in your head, too. I understand the concept of the cut play to try and draw the guy off, but
Yeah.
Let's go, 99, let's go.
All right, back to.
believe your wireless microphone is working.
I believe it is now, huh?
Go, Cam.
It's a strike on the outside corner there. Brings the count to
Always a mystery. Sometimes you got to solve them yourself, PT.
2-1, I believe. Mike Gill explaining to the folks behind him that the scoreboard light on the second strike doesn't work.
And there's a laser to right, but right at Bradley. He's going to check back to second. He gets there in time, and now here comes the runner home. So heads up base running by Krupe. Bradley's able to get the line out to third. They go for Tazi over at second base, and it was just enough to give them an opportunity to score a run. And now
up next,
2
first
on the board for
baseman,
Hamilton.
Number 8, Caden Hurley. 7-2 the score now, 7-2.
Caden Hurley comes up here in the bottom of the first. Strike number 1 is
feels
taken.
Like we played 5 innings, but
yeah, it's been a lot of baseball so
all
far.
these runs, all this action, everything going on. We haven't even played 1 full inning of play yet. If that's an indication of what we're in for, Doug, this one's going to be a thriller. Another strike there as Hurley quickly falls behind 0-2. Street jumps in front.
Double checking the count here. And we're double checking. We're guys having some issues with the scoreboard as a frustrated first baseman in Hurley flies out to right field to end the frame. 7-2 as we head to the top of 2 here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call. 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
We head to the top of the second here on
Leading off at the
BFA
top of the
Sports.
second for A-Shore, number 12, Tyler Bucaferney.
As Tyler Bucaferney comes to the plate and got some bonus coverage. Got manager Mike Gill mic'd up. So it's in we're in a listen only mode so we can hear him. Swing and a miss from Bucaferney.
Yep, we are in the top of the second. A-Shore, the visiting team.
We'll adjust the scoreboard momentarily for you folks.
I mean, you were giving me the Fonzie. Hey.
Hey.
Arthur Fonzarelli.
And the BFA hotline is just blowing up. So I know there's plenty of people that are out there watching today.
I appreciate that.
So thanks for tuning in. That ball flared out foul, right side.
Oh, under the BFA 10.
Hey.
Little pop-up 10 out there. I didn't know.
Shameless
you guys set
plug.
that up. Signage is everything.
That ball flared to right side. 9-iron shot, and it's going to find some grass. So that one ends up in fair territory, and he's going to end up all the way out at second base. So a good start for Buka Fernie, his second
This will bring up
hit
the
of the
third
afternoon.
baseman, number 17, Jack Murray.
All right, Jack. Come on, Jack. Jack attack.
But he hurt himself there.
Two.
Yeah, looks like he hurt himself a little bit, Doug.
Yeah, we got
It's,
an injury. Looks like he rolled his ankle here. Maybe going into the bag or rounding the base, perhaps.
Jay Harrison interpreting for us. Rolled his ankle going around the base.
Yeah.
Sliding in. An awkward slide, says Harrison. And he would know because he's the catcher and he sees all.
So Gil's telling him, come on, man.
Rub some dirt on him. You'll
Yeah,
be
no,
fine.
Gil's a little bit out of our microphone range.
I did hear him say, "What did you do?" before he cut out.
Yeah. There you go. Game changer, instant replay. And, yeah, he slid awkwardly on that ankle.
The left ankle. right?
Yeah, he yanked that thing right
playing
around.
That's immediately what he reached for.
There.
Gil having a story for the third
Oh.
base upper. I was playing football, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah, well, the microphone range is about 100 feet, and so he's just on the edge of
He's
it.
about 105.
Yeah.
Wind knocked out of you, man.
See? There
Felt
you
like you got shot.
See if I can pick up a couple feet here, PT.
Yeah.
That's
Solid hit.
through. Oh.
Back to the fence.
So another RBI here for A-Shore.
Run scores for A-Shore. They move in front 8-2.
Come on.
And Gil a loud talker, so he's clipping out on us a little bit. Meaning I gotta probably turn the gain down on that microphone.
There we go. Put the ball.
That ball
Over his head.
way over his head out into left
Come on,
field.
come on, hustle, 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 hustle.
Round and round they go. Gonna have
Brayden!
here comes the throw,
Oh, he's slow.
and not in time.
Another run scores for A-Shore. They move in front 9-2. Murray with that first hit. Bradley with the second. This will bring up the catcher. Number 25, Jay Harrison.
So Bradley with the RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles. Sitting on
Hey,
that,
wait a minute.
sitting on that fastball.
Hey. We come with.
Yeah, I'm laughing. So the gain on that microphone, PT, is way high. And so Gil just talks normally, and it clips out. I should have known better. I got to turn that thing down.
Well, I heard somebody over at Borgata was like, "Is that Mike Gill talking again?" True story. The other night we were in Summers Point, and a colleague of
Yo,
mine
nobody out.
that I worked with said, "I can hear you doing the PA announcing from my apartment." So at one point in the half inning, I said, "And greetings to all the folks over in Bayview Court who could hear the sound of my voice." And she goes, "I heard that." Gutierrez's hat blew off. Remember you were talking about the Ventnor wins? They're certainly swirling in this game too.
Oh, they're
You can look at the American flag, Doug, and see that it's
You're good.
completely changed direction. It's coming right in at home plate now, whereas before it was moving from basically center field to right field.
yeah, it's definitely changing by the minute, it feels.
Number, and it ricochets
Right
off the
there, right
first
there.
baseman.
And able to step on the bag.
Still able to recover and get it out.
Gutierrez.
Hey, good job.
This will be the second baseman,
All right.
number 3, Jack Fellows.
So Murray now over at third base. My scorebook is a mess trying to
Catch up.
catch up with the
feverishly.
No, catcher's got to.
so it'll be Jack Fellows with the RBI single and run scored back in the first, taking pitch number 1 up and out of the zone.
We just threw on the ground.
So 9 2, and there's a turned on ball.
E. Gill.
That's an E on me.
Yep, that's an E. all right.
EC, I got it.
We called it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ripped, dude. Oh, man. Guys are probably having a field day with that.
Yes, that's right, Mike.
Yes, we are. Hey, you got a hand on it.
Well,
I don't know that you and I would have even got a hand on it.
Yeah, no, I'll give him credit for that. He's a pitcher, though. They're not expected to be really good defenders.
Well, as I always say, he was an athlete. I talk about athletes. Ooh, good low strike there out of Gutierrez. Fastball right at the knees.
Two and two now, even count to Fellows. Now it'll even it at a full. I'm sorry, it'll make it a full count.
Yeah.
3 and 2.
Curveball just came off the
Ball's loose.
Ball's loose, going back to the pitcher. Bradley with a late recognition of that.
I'm looking at the people in the
It's funny. I think part of the issue is that wind breaking through that microphone at the same time. Out of play, foul territory into the Ventnor City Park parking lot.
People just wandering up to our broadcast
Yeah.
position to ask me questions right in the middle.
Yeah, Fellows gets the walk down the first
I'm
base.
a pitcher. I would want that, but that's not.
This will bring up number 99.
If I'm
Cam
pitching, I want
Street.
it, but he was calling that.
Cam Street stepping in. That's called strike.
Yeah, there's the hook, and that time it was over the plate. And on the outside of the plate, too. Street didn't want any part of that. They're looking for the
Then you
one.
don't have to go, Bradley.
That ball misses away.
So the ball gets through.
No shocker there as Cam Street comes to bat. Mike Gill with a pocket full of sunflower seeds. You can hear the bag rattling.
Working them. I used to golf. I was a golf caddy, and one of the guys I was with used to carry Tic Tacs in his pocket.
Yeah.
So for 18 holes,
Swing and a miss.
My
It's
cheese.
Street chasing.
18 holes, I'd hear those Tic Tacs
Oh.
on like every swing, every follow through. You know,
Oh boy.
Street none too pleased that he went upstairs.
You can hear that wind whipping. Popped up to third base and putting the squeeze on it is Tazi to
Braden
retire
flies
Mooney.
out to third to end the inning.
So
Hey, where do you get a couple?
taking a look at the scoreboard, Ashore able to grab 2 more and stretch the lead out to 9-2. Hamilton coming up here in the bottom of the second.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call. 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
And we're in the bottom of the second
Yeah.
here on BFA Live
You know, those
Sports.
middle guys when they're going.
9-2 lead for Atlantic Shore as Hamilton comes to bat. And Cam Street
Cam.
with a clean inning back in the first. Their PT,
Yeah,
they were
Frank.
able to take advantage of a couple of hits.
Apollo and Murray.
Scored
The
2
batter
runs,
is number 21, Kino Gutierrez.
but he was able to retire the last 3 batters he faced in order as Cam Gutierrez comes in.
Kino Gutierrez, by the way, Doug, if you're adding the 34 pitches he threw in the first game with the 47 he's thrown in this one, If my math is correct, that's 81.
Wow, I think that's pretty good math.
So we're 14 away from the cutoff point.
Gutierrez takes the first pitch, offering in for a called ball. Ball misses up and away. Now ahead 2-0 versus Street. Called strike, inside corner. And I'm kind of laughing because we were debating about who would the tallest pitcher be with the graphics out in center field. And
Street's the winner?
Street's the winner. He's a couple inches taller than we anticipated. He's got to be every bit of about 6'2", maybe at least 6'2", I think.
Well, they always look taller on the bump.
Good block there by Harrison, but it'll be a leadoff walk here in the inning for Gutierrez.
This will bring up the left fielder, 00, Aiden Dillette.
And it is the left fielder, Aiden Dillette.
Makes me think of a trivia question, Doug.
Yeah.
In 1977, the AL, NL, NFC, and AFC Rookies of the Year were all had the initials AD.
Wow.
1977. Now let me get this right. It was AFC, the NFC. It was the NBA, and then the fourth one is the what sport am I forgetting? AFC, NFC, NBA. There's a fourth sport.
The MLB?
Oh, baseball. Yeah, baseball. And all the Rookies of the Year were AD. Can you give me any of them?
What was the year again?
1977.
Oh, boy, I was one,
6.
PT.
Yeah, but that's all right.
AD.
I know you know some of these names. The NBA one, I think, is the easiest. AD in the NBA.
Dantley?
Yes, Adrian Dantley. You're one down.
All right. Strike
Called
three is
strike
called on a
three
punch
there.
out. So Dantley in the. All right, so who would the MLB be?
This will be the right fielder, number 6, Cullen Bressler.
Good look there on the GameChanger instant replay as Cullen Bressler, the right fielder, comes on the bat with one out. There's a ball fouled out into the parking lot, third base side. Man, RK Auto Body, some potential clients out there with all those vehicles. I don't think I heard a thud, but if you happen to go out to your vehicle after the game, see the unexpected dent in the hood or ding in the windshield, you know who to call. Jim G and the team, rkautogroup.com. From bodywork to service to sales, they got it all. North Delsea Drive in Vineland. RK does it right.
So we're still looking for our ADs while you're trying to produce a broadcast and do play-by-play.
Yeah.
Keep up your book. But you got Adrian Dantley.
I did get Dantley.
Okay,
so
so
the
it's
MLB one is
MLB is another one. NBA, MLB, Rookie of the Year. I believe at the time he played in the American League.
The 1977
1977.
Rookie of the Year in the MLB. Hard hit ball, going to be right at Murray. He's going to go for the force out, and they're going to try the double play, but
Safe at
just
first.
in time.
I will say this. The AD in the baseball one played his entire career on grass,
Okay.
if that helps.
So good put out. Fellows over at second gets the force
We're
from
back
Murray.
to the top of the lineup, the second baseman, number 13, Joey Riley.
5-4 put out. Bressler is aboard with 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Joey Riley. And that's going to allow Bressler, as the ball gets by, to get him to second base. And Riley had singled his first at bat.
You want a hint on either of the teams that this guy played for?
Yeah, give me a hint on the team.
I believe he started his career in Boston on grass and then went and finished his career with the Cubs on grass.
Oh,
Outfielder.
the Hawk.
Andre
Dawson. As a pop-up third out of the inning, they retire Riley. And they're going to head to the bottom of the third for Hamilton.
Top of the third.
Top of the third for A-Shore. I'm all backwards. My book's upside down.
2 full innings.
Gonna go change some batteries.
Titus Field.
Bring the pharmacy home to you. Atlantic Shore comes to bat here in the top of the third because they are the visitors. They had lost the coin toss there. Doug Stasic alongside Pete Thompson. As
pitch count now for Cam Street,
the
number
9-2 lead.
40, 4-0. Pitch count Cam Street, 40.
Well within
4-0.
Their grasp as Dante Franchini will lead things
now
off.
Now coming to the plate for A-Shore to lead off the top of the third inning. Number 11, Dante Franchini.
Franchini, Simon, and Bucaferni due up here in the third inning. That ball hit right at the shortstop, but Krupe's going to have to back up, and that'll give just enough time for Franchini to show off the wheels for the infield single here in the Game Changer instant replay. So you just see, PT, the fact that he had to back up to catch that ball gave Franchini an opportunity
the
to
left fielder, number 14,
kick it into a
Braden
second gear.
Simon. That Game Changer replay, an excellent tool to be able to see how close that play was at first base.
All right, that ball taken for a first pitch from Brayden to Braden Smith, 1-0. Always be coaching, PT. ABCs. Here we go. Simon with the drop bunt. He's going to try the sacrifice, and he executes it well. And over to third.
On that play. So now we got a runner at third in scoring position with only one out.
All right, Tyler.
Sacrifice bunt. So good work
now
by
coming to the
Franchini.
plate, number 12, Tyler Bucaferni.
Manager Mike Gill being a little aggressive. And I hear the wind whipping, so I believe we got him back on again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So we have Adrian Dantley down, Andre Dawson down, the Hawk.
All right, so now we're in
the NFC from football and the AFC from football.
Wow.
The NFC one is the easier one of the two.
Liner drops in, and it'll be an RBI single for Bucaferni.
Bucaferni with the RBI single, run scores. It's 10-2 A-Shore. Now coming to the plate for the Devils.
Jack Murray, the third baseman, is batting third. He's 1 for 2 with a double his last appearance, but he can't help himself. Pops this straight up. Oh, and an acrobatic play for number 21, the pitcher, Gutierrez.
Jack Murray, excellent catch there by number 21, Gutierrez. Now batting for A-Shore.
Gutierrez. The high-flying acrobatic
number
maneuver.
21, Ryan Bradley. Ball to start off Bradley.
Bradley ahead to count 1-0. Again, an RBI double back in inning number 2.
So to solve this, you just have to think of teams of the 70s that were dominant teams. When you think of the 70s, who do you think are the best teams?
Oh, Boston.
We're in the NFL.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're in the NFL. Sorry, Pete. Lots going on here. 70s. He had the Cowboys. That's
Okay.
in the NFC.
Okay, and who was their rookie in 1977?
Oh,
I mean, if you think of Cowboys skill position players, who would you think of?
yeah. So I got to go back in my
In, the,
that ball here is like,
in an era where the game was not vertical.
yeah, no. I'm in deep thought, but again, I was 1 at the time, PT, so I got to kind of really go into my NFL
I appreciate
history.
it. This is as much for the audience as it is for you.
Yeah. I figure
This
it
will
out.
be number 25, Jay Harrison.
Jay Harrison, the catcher, comes in, 1 out.
So the 77 Cowboys, I mean, first name you're going to think of is Staubach, right?
Yeah, so Staubach I'm thinking, but then I'm also thinking
Not
from a
rookie
running
at that
back.
point. Oh,
I know,
sorry.
I'm trying to think who the running back was, though. AD, why is that escaping me?
Well, the A is going to throw you off.
Oh, because it's Dorsett.
That's
Tony
correct.
Dorsett.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice
And there's
job
a
there, Dougie.
hard hit ball back to the pitcher, but Gutierrez will scoop it up, and he
That'll be
will
the inning.
do the inning. So the AD was a curveball from PT as we're doing the baseball game. Oh, we're going to head to the bottom of the third. Hamilton coming to bat. They're down 8 here on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
58, 34 plus 58. So that's 85. Wow, that was a good inning. He only threw 4 pitches that inning. Oh no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't add. It's 92. 58, 34 is 90.
Back for the bottom of the third here on BFA Live Sports. Doug Stasic and Pete Thompson sitting here behind home plate. The winner-take-all game of the 13U Babe Ruth Southern State Final.
You know how I know that Keno Gutierrez pitched 34 pitches in the first game?
Word association.
No, because we both said 61 when we were going into this.
Ah.
That he has 61 available pitches.
There you go.
And he said 58 of those 61 so far.
All right, well, Cam Street still has plenty of bullets in the chamber.
This will be
as
number 2, Ty Krupe.
he goes to work against Ty Krupe. Krupe singled back in the first. And he hits the ball hard to the right
Another
side.
single.
And back-to-back singles.
Oh, you're a veteran broadcaster. You waited to see if he didn't get thrown out first.
Listen, when you usually play shallow at the 13U division because of some of the physicality missing, yeah, you sometimes wait.
The third baseman, number 10, Daniel Tazi. Sorry.
No worries. Tazi, first pitch swing. And Street now ahead with 1 strike. And a check swing.
Little excuse me.
Productive out, but not exactly how Coach designed it, I'm sure. Krupe will move into second.
Up next for Hamilton, the catcher, number 19, Lucas Burgos.
And you see him scoop it up and play on over to first.
So you got 3 of the 4. You got Anthony Tony Dorsett. You got Adrian Dantley. And you got Andre Dawson.
All right, so now we got
Now
to go
you
to the
had better be the world's greatest Miami Dolphins fan
Oh,
ever
boy.
to get this last guy.
AFC, huh? Miami Dolphin, 1977. Oof. Yeah, that would.
And it's from a defensive.
Oh
I
Lord.
think what it was I think it was the NFL. It was the offensive player of the year and the defensive player of the year from the NFL.
Yeah, I would have no shot at that one.
Most people don't. This is the hardest one of the four. It's a guy named A.J. Dewey.
Oh God, no. Yeah, I would have
AJ
never
Dewey.
gotten that. All right, so Burgos
High
hits
fly
one a
ball
mile
left.
high. Going back is the left fielder, and able to make the catch is Simon, but runner's going to tag, and that'll move Krupe in the third. 2 outs.
Up next, the center fielder, number 99, Justin Kramer.
It's Justin Kramer.
And
Comes in.
You know me, I've been doing Kramerica, Vanley Industries. Cosmo Kramer.
Yeah, the list goes on. Line out to first in Justin Kramer's first at bat. He takes the first pitch for a ball.
Kramer Beverage, if you want to go around here, local beverage company.
Yeah, they bought out the name of Sea Isle Spiked Iced Tea, but they did change the recipe, PT.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
This is breaking news.
I'll tell you in a second. Called Strike. So the original Sea Isle Spiked Tea was bought by
Kramer.
Anheuser-Busch,
Oh,
right? So, but they couldn't buy the name because of the Sea Isle Ice Company,
okay.
who basically, on a handshake, gave Hoops Tea down in Maryland, I think it was, the rights to the Sea Isle name. So, like, well, we're not selling the name to Anheuser-Busch.
Right.
So they kept it low because they wanted to keep it local. So lo and behold, Kramer Beverage. Oh, and that one is gonna
That's going to leave a mark.
leave a mark for Kramer's. He's hit by a pitch. Look at it in the
Batting
GameChanger
sixth,
replay.
the first baseman, number 8, Caden
Let's
Hurley.
slow it down. Oh man, that's way inside. And oh, you know what? The oven mitt might have
Helped him a
taken
little.
part of the pain, but I think it got him just above.
Even in slow-mo, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, well, he's telling him it got him right above the belt. And that's much better than getting it below the belt, PT.
That's true. I saw that the other night. Well, one of the poor, unfortunate umpires was singing soprano, and I was like, oh my God.
The first baseman, Caden Hurley. They'll have 2 runners aboard at the corners. Pitch number 1 and a snap throw is airmailed into left field. So Harrison's throw is high. Krupe's going to score. And
Run scores, Krupe.
it's going to
Score
allow
now 10-3.
Krupe get some high
10-3,
fives.
eh,
And
sure.
Kramer, not much time to gather his thoughts after getting hit by that pitch. Now ends up at second base. And I guess with a 10-2 lead, you can gamble a little bit and throw down the third, but didn't pay off this time. Came up craps.
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20, and it's much easier for us in the booth than sitting behind the dish like Jay Harrison is. Excuse me, but an errant throw, especially with the wind, Doug. You know what I mean? There's nothing is guaranteed right now the minute you put the ball in the air. So Hamilton gets a run back, 10-3. A-Shore on top by 7.
And that one
ball
fouled out.
out of play.
Street back to work. And another ball flared
Going
foul.
to the BFA tent. No, didn't quite get there.
Yeah, BFA 10 getting some additional work
How
today.
come nobody's in these stands down the right field line? I mean,
Those are the old Yankee Stadium bleacher creatures, but a couple of people, taking advantage of the shade. Happy that they can do so. That's
right.
the setup for the official scorers.
Is that what it is?
Tent is what that is today. Yeah. So
But she's
it was an LPGA event, say like the ShopRite Classic PT. That's where you would turn in your card.
I was a walking score.
That ball misses down away. Nice job by Harrison to make an adjustment outside on that.
Chaparral LPGA won by Canada's Brooke Henderson this year. That was a very popular winner.
What a great weekend of golf that ended up being.
Yeah, you had fun.
Oh, we had a great time in the Champions Club.
Yeah.
I haven't been called a champion in a while.
Smacked to short.
And it is sent over to Bucaferni to first base, over to Bradley, and that will end the frame on the 6-3 put out in your scorebook. So 10-3, Atlantic Shore leads this one. So we head to
3 full innings in the books. We go to the top
of the fourth.
Atlantic Shore on top, 10.
The Bunning Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you. Our friend Joe Bunning and the Bunning Family Pharmacy down here in Atlantic County. They bring the pharmacy home to you. So whether or not you got that new script from your doctor, or if you're looking to have that new 60 or 90-day refill delivered right to your house, well, give Joe Bunning and the team a call, bunningfamilypharmacy.com. And Joe Bunning constantly stepping up to support local youth athletics, and also the president of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. And after the holiday, we're going to be coming up. We're going to be in Buna on BFA Sports.
All right, how many? 53.
And the Buna Blue Dogs will be hosting the Hamilton Hot Shots. First pitch at 7:30.
Cam Street, 5-3. Pitch total for Cam Street, 5-3.
And we got a
Into the ball game.
pinch hitter.
Number 20.
It's number 20,
No, that's not right.
Cole Stefano.
Into the ball game. Now we're reaching a pitch count.
It's
It is working perfectly.
Once it gets close to the receiver, it works great. That's 2 pitches out of Gutierrez. I think 3 is his max. Of course, he'll be able to finish the batter. But that was his 94th. This is his 95th pitch. Doug stays it.
Yeah, so this will
This
be,
will be Gutierrez's last batter.
you know, it's tough when you're in a tournament-style format after a week of baseball that you're going to try to get as many guys pitching as you can. And there's a nice hit through the right side, starting things off for Jack Fellows.
And that should be it for Gutierrez, I believe.
And Coach Riley going to head out to the hill.
Up next to the plate for A Shore, number
gonna be a
99, Cam
pitching
Street.
change.
Making a change.
And we're going to take a pitching change. So who will he give the ball to? It's going to be...
Looks like it's going to be number 99.
All right.
Yeah.
So as I always like to say, it's time for the premier orthopedic pitching change. Normally during our high school season, we've got to thank Dr. Dwyer and his team at Premier Orthopedics.
Justin
Nonetheless,
Kramer.
we'll step aside as Justin Kramer gets the ball, and he's going to have a chance to warm up.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Home to you. All right, the pitching change is complete. Justin Kramer is on the hill, and he's going to face Cam Street as he starts off with a breaking pitch.
So Kramer comes in to pitch Kino Gutierrez, who was pitching, threw 95 pitches total today, 34 in the first game, 61 in the second.
Got his money's worth, PT.
He goes to center field. Where's my cough button?
It's like the old, yeah, well.
I was trying to hold that as long as I could.
I thought he did a good job with it, honestly. This reminds me of, like, at least for Gutierrez, it was like the old school double headers that you used to get. You go in a Veterans Stadium, throw down your $5 or $6, and you're watching baseball all day long.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a double header here. Winner take all game for the 13U Southern New Jersey state title game. That ball misses away. Kramer going to reset himself. I don't know. It seemed to be something today about having the opportunity to bat first.
Yeah, no kidding. That pattern has held up.
There's a called strike. So we have determined with the wireless microphone,
the
PT.
range?
Yeah, the range is just short of where Mike Gill is standing, which is why it was fading in and out as they try to pick off play over at first, and no avail. I gotta invest in a better wireless microphone, PT.
Wireless microphones cost money.
Yeah, they do.
We'll get there.
We just need sponsors, man. Like, more sponsors like our good friends at.
Who is it? Holton for Mooney.
And it's going to be Holton for Mooney as you hear live.
Coming to the plate for A Shore, number 29, Frank Holton.
And Holton hits one over to first base, but right to Hurley. Steps on the bag for the out. The unassisted put out.
Number 6, Sure.
And
for Franchini.
Number 6 is Mike
Pinch
Sure.
hitting for A Shore, number 6, Mike Sure.
Mike Sure, his father, one of my classmates back at the alma mater Holy Spirit High School.
His dad's a good guy.
Absolutely. Saw him a little while ago. Got a chance to catch up.
I got another trivia question for you at some point if you're ready.
All right.
You let me know when you're
I
ready.
thought you were gonna ask me how many grandchildren his mom and dad have. And there's a base hit. Is it speed? Maybe not. And there's a scoop and a put out over at first. So 6-3 as he hits that ball to Krupe.
Run scores Stefano, makes it 11-3. Now batting for A Shore. Back to the top of the lineup, number 14, Braden Simon.
So Cam Street ends up over at third base.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Called
I'm
strike.
excited
Yep.
to tee this
I
one
gotta.
up.
As we get to the top of the lineup, and it's Braden Simon. All right, go for it, PT.
You remember the O.J. Simpson chase, right? The white Ford Bronco?
I do.
After that happened, the very next week, O.J. Simpson and that story was on the cover of Time, Newsweek, People, and Sports Illustrated. all in the same week.
Right?
That was only the 5th time in history, I think this is 1992,
Yeah.
that had ever happened. The other 4 times that you had these same covers, matching covers of Time, Newsweek, People, and Sports Illustrated.
Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. We'll stay here to answer your question, PT, so keep going.
You had a man, a woman, a team, and an animal. So OJ was the 5th. Give me the man, the woman, the team, or the animal. You can take any
Animal
of those.
Secretariat.
Okay, the animal is Secretariat. You are correct.
And the man, woman, and
The man is the hardest. The team.
the team. Oh, jeez. I'm going to say the Dream Team in the 1994 Olympics.
Nope, because it was 92.
92 Olympics, so it couldn't have been.
Right. No, but I mean, the OJ was.
That was
OJ
92.
might have been 91. It didn't match up. 10 pitches. Thank you.
Oh, that's easy. It was the 1980 Olympic hockey team.
That was 10 pitches for.
Now I'm throwing you off multitasking.
Yeah, you know I can't do 2 things at once. The U.S. hockey team is correct.
All right. Oh,
So
now
now
the
you're doing the man and the woman.
Oh,
Pitch
boy.
count for Justin Kramer, 10. 1-0. Pitch count for Justin Kramer, 10. Hamilton, pitch count, 10, coach. All right, so now you're looking for the man and the woman. The man is the hardest, so you should go to the woman first.
All right. I'm
Again.
stuck on the man. I don't know. I want to say it's Muhammad Ali or Jesse Owens.
Now, a lot of people go with Muhammad Ali. Jesse Owens is a good guess as well. But Time, Newsweek, People, like Time,
Yeah, I know that.
Newsweek, and Sports Illustrated, you can see Muhammad Ali being on. But at that time, in 77, why would Muhammad Ali be on the cover of People? I mean, eventually he would.
Right.
It's tough to get all 4 of that. And what was the other one? You had Muhammad Ali, and who was the other name you threw out?
Jesse Owens.
Oh, Jesse Owens. Yeah, People didn't start till. In fact, let me tell you what year People magazine.
So this is after 77, you're saying?
No. 77 isn't involved in this.
Right. I don't know. Spin it. Gotta think of it.
1974 is when People magazine debuted.
Okay.
So Jesse Owens, you know.
Nice. So Coach Myers, we're being told, maybe Nick Penza can get a shot of Coach with the Oakley
number
sunglasses on
21,
the brim of his
Pino
hat behind Mike Gill
Gutierrez.
in the A-Shore dugout. Got a little interesting nugget here beyond trivia as Gutierrez into the box for Hamilton.
Basically leaning up against the pole.
Called strike. For Ty Cruz. Oh. That's Gutierrez.
Yeah, Kino Gutierrez.
21.
Yeah.
Day is getting long here in the booth.
Well, especially when you got your partner asking you tough trivia questions. Fly
That
ball
ball
to right field.
flied out to right and into the mid. Oh, the wind caught it last second,
Definitely a
but
little gust there at
Mike
the end.
Schur able to hang in there with it. See on the GameChanger replay. Watch his last step he had to take.
Up next to the plate, number 34, J.R. Brovac.
Nice work by Schur. So I was mentioning before, I was like, was a trivia question how many grandchildren are in the Schur family? It's 28.
Oh, my goodness.
28.
Wow.
And that's part of the beauty of BFA Sports. When I was talking to his dad, Mike, he's like, yeah, it's great. He goes, because my parents got to be all over the place. He's like, with all these grandkids, he's like, so, you know, they're able to check it out. Doesn't matter if it's a baseball field, lacrosse, football. He's like, you guys cover a lot of ground. So happy to do so.
Good family. the
Shout
Schur
out to
family.
the Schurs.
Absolutely. All right, so you're leaving for the man and the woman. The woman is the easier one,
Yeah.
but I haven't heard any woman guesses.
No, I haven't guessed yet.
Remember, the magazines are Time, Newsweek, Sports Illustrated, and People. You've got the Animal Secretariat.
And there, you're talking about the wind, PT. Look at that flagpole.
Just-
Old Glory just blowing straight on out. Center field. Pitch down in the zone. Man,
I like it. You're racking your brain.
Yeah, as I'm trying to call a game at the same time, I'm not going to let it go. The competitive nature. I mean,
These are no Al Fisher layup questions here, man. I'm asking you. These are no.
Yeah.
These are no easy ones.
That ball
Looks like it's out of play.
popped, foul territory, and
Closer
good hustle
than I
by
thought, though.
Scher, but wasn't able to quite get to it.
3-2 now.
I hear
Yeah.
the full count. Got a field level microphone as well. And they're trying to, Gil is funny. He's trying to manage the pitch count because when they move on to the regionals, which I think is coming up and starting the end of next week.
I think there's a longer break than we think.
Okay.
I have the regional.
Street with another strikeout. Retires Gutierrez.
This will be Colin Bressler.
That means it was number
That was Bro.
34 of Brovac. And there's a hard hit ball and gonna find some grass. So Bressler with the base knock. See there on the Game Changer instant replay. Just under the outstretched glove, but a good hustle play by Mooney. Almost came up with a SportsCenter top 10 web gem. The Joey Riley.
Number 13 is Joey Riley.
Ooh.
And to answer your question, I have the regionals going from the 16th to the 21st.
So a little bit of a
bit of
breather.
a break in there, yeah. Just a little bit of a breather. Probably because this is the 4th, the holiday week. It'd be hard to start something up on Thursday.
Ball misses up and away. So this one starts on Thursday, 16th.
I cracked my back. I moved the microphone in front of my mouth.
Oh,
Solid hit out of that.
yeah, right out to center field, but into the glove. Mooney grabs this one. So Mooney showed some outstanding effort. That last ball got right by him, but a quick first step put him in a great position to close out the 4th. It is 11-3. Atlantic Shore coming to bat, top of the 5th on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
William Lacavera.
And we're back.
We are back. All right.
Mentioning William's name with a nice look at the Ocean Casino and the Trop as I'm playing $1,000 question trivia here for you, Doug Stacey.
I don't think that's a game that you can actually play, though, PT, at any of those casinos.
No,
Do they offer that yet? The PT
They offer
trivia game?
sports betting. They don't offer trivia. But thank you to William Lacavera. You heard Doug say his name as he has entered a guess in the chat. By all means, enter a guess in the chat. And he is a great guess, Billie Jean King. Now, Billie Jean King was on Sports Illustrated. Billie Jean King was on the cover of Time and Newsweek. She was not at that point on the cover of People magazine. So she had 3 out of the 4. But the woman is not Billie Jean King.
Wow.
Zapala is hitting for Booth.
Hey, we got some substitutions coming in. PT. So you get them live as we're doing a double duty here.
Pitch count for Cam Street, 6'5", 65, Cam Street.
So Zapala's in for Bucaferni.
Steelman is hitting for Murray. Steelman hitting for Murray. Hang is in for Bradley.
I want those one more time. Don't get hit.
I gotcha.
Okay, thanks.
So it's going to be Zapala for Bucaferni. It's going to
Zapala
be
for Bucaferni.
Steelman for Murray. And Hang for Bradley. And here is Dante Zapala.
At the dish, number 8, Dante Zapala. Zapala for Buca Fernie, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Zapala is in
What was the
for
next one?
Steelman for Murray.
Okay, that's Frank Steelman, right?
Yep. And Hang for Bradley. The ball just misses breaking
Oh,
ball.
it's how convenient, right in order. And number 10, Joe Heng. I believe that kills the subs there, or eliminates all the
And
subs.
Zapala retired, looking on the strikeout.
Good eye roll, too.
Yeah, he's
Major league eye roll.
a little
Frustrated.
fired up. And then I'll bring up number 27.
Yeah.
So that's Frank Steelman.
The real Steelman. Grade A. Didn't they used to grade steel?
Steel?
Or was it just eggs? And dairy.
He can pretty much grade anything, I
And
think.
cheese. We got a grade B of my BS. All right, so we had Billie Jean King as a guest. I'm surprised that you didn't guess Martina Navratilova.
Oh, there
Which
you go.
also, if he's out there listening, that is also incorrect. But that would be a good guess. Here's I'll give you a little hint, okay? I keep describing this person as a woman,
Yeah.
but at the time she was on the covers, young woman would be more appropriate.
Young woman.
Internationally known.
Okay. Was it Jennifer Capriati?
Good guess. Incorrect.
Keep going to the tennis, but you're a golf guy, so I'm going to lean golf.
It's not Nancy Lopez.
But is it a golfer?
No.
All right, give me a sport, Pete.
All right. Well, who was the team?
The team, yeah, Olympics.
Okay. So now you're in the genre.
Huh. No, I don't think they would have. My co-producer is
remember
tweaking me with
right, he's
Tanya
trying
Harding.
to
I don't
goose Tanya
think.
Harding. No.
Yeah, that's
wait.
not happening.
That was
I don't think
way
they put you on
after.
time
Yeah.
for helping facilitate one of the most notorious, horrible events you can think of.
This will be number 10, Joe Heng.
So give Kramer credit. He's got back-to-back Ks here in the 5th. He's starting to deal as if he was at the Borgata himself.
So, Olympic athlete, female, internationally known.
Oh, what's her name? Well, it was a gymnast.
Oh,
Yeah, what's her name?
You're heating up.
Mary Lou Retton. Ah, God.
Right sport.
Really?
So who was the first perfect 10 in the Olympic gymnastics?
Oh, PT, man, I don't know.
Nobody?
Simone Biles? I don't know.
Oh, man. Nadia
Oh,
Comaneci.
oh gosh, yeah.
The
no.
Romanian, Nadia Comaneci. First time there was ever a perfect 10.
Is
And it was Nadia Comaneci.
was it before they gave everybody participation trophies? How many perfect 10s has there been since? That's what I want to know.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, Mary Lou Retton was one of them. All right, now the man is really, really difficult. That's why I always save the man till last.
All right, so we got an athlete. So it's got to be some sort of athlete.
To call this guy an athlete, well, he was in a sport, yes, but
So he wasn't an Olympian.
no, he was not an Olympian because, yeah, you're right. Mark Spitz gets guessed a lot. You guessed Muhammad Ali earlier. You guessed Jesse Owens earlier.
Oh, swinging and missing.
What a hook.
He strikes out the side. So
That
we were
was-
playing trivia, and Kramer was playing lethal pitcher. Look at this. 12-6 breaking pitch, and it just drops out of the bottom of the zone. So great job by Kramer.
Solid inning there from Justin Kramer on the bump.
1, 2, 3 go down A shore. 11-3 as Hamilton comes to bat. Bottom of the 5th.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Cam Street he is on a one-way street right now, trying to cruise his team down victory lane. 11-3. Ashore with the lead, and Street has done a very good job through 4 innings of work. Hamilton came out on fire with 3 hits, but he's only given up 2 since. So he's scattered 5 hits over 4 innings of work, and he's got 3 strikeouts to go along with that. And PT, most importantly, he's only surrendered 1 walk through 4. Ty Krupe.
At the plate for Hamilton, number 2, Ty Krupe.
Krupe, 2 for 2, 2 singles and 2 runs.
So I've been doing some research in the break there that our male athlete actually did participate in the 1976 Olympics.
Oh, Lord.
However, he's more known as being sort of the head of a team that won a bunch of things. And this is what he's most famous for.
And he was in the Olympics. See, this is going to be...
He was in the Olympics. Yes, he represented the U.S. in a water sport in the Olympics. And again, I think maybe earlier we might have covered that it's not Mark Spitz.
Yeah, so... and it's a summer Olympic sport?
It was the 1976 Summer Olympics in Montreal. You definitely can't do this sport in the winter.
Lord. Oh.
So it's
So
an
it's
outdoor
water sport. So swimmers are out, divers are out. Water polo, I believe, is a winter sport, and I wouldn't have even the foggiest guess. But
now keep in mind that we're right here at Titus Field in Ventnor, and if you go about 300 yards that way,
so you got a boathouse.
okay.
So
Ooh,
so they wrote.
the plot thickens.
Yeah, well, stay tuned as Tazi gets the 1-1 pitch from Street, and he leaves that one up.
This is Daniel Tazi. Forgot to do my real job.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
I'm wondering how many people are like, get on with it, boys. Been going on this trivia thing here for a while.
I told you this would be the hardest one.
Yeah, this is.
So boating or sailing, he did win. He did win for sailing in the 1976 Olympics.
Popped up, right side, foul territory, and making the squeeze is Hang.
Nice play by Joe Heng.
So a good start for the Atlantic Shore defense in this frame.
The catcher. Number 19, Lucas Burgos. If I was to tell you sailing or boating, is there any name that comes to mind?
There's swing and a miss. So he goes through. There's only really one, and I'm struggling with the name. And
this guy,
admittedly, I did row crew
right
for Holy Spirit back in the day, and I
this
know you were
guy-
talking about sailing, though.
right, but this guy won the America's Cup 3 times.
Dennis.
Ooh, you got the first name.
Dennis.
Think of Terminator. The movie Terminator.
Oh, John Connor. Oh, right. Dennis Connor.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I need a lot of help, PT.
Well, you know, I'm here to
A lot
serve.
of help.
Right.
A lot of help. Well,
so the answers to that trivia question, and thank you to the people that were texted in on the message board. We love that. We love interaction.
well, timing. I mean, America's Cup, you got the Americana helmet going right here with Burgos.
Just to review, when O.J. Simpson and that O.J. Simpson chase happened, right? Mm-hmm. And that was
92, we believe, somewhere in there.
I know I was still in college because I caddied the next day.
Nice. Well, Burgos is going to
Draw the free pass.
go to first. No one needs to tell him where the ball was because it was outside the zone.
This will be number 99, Justin Kramer.
Justin Kramer, the center fielder, reached on a hit by pitch back in the third. He's lined out to first. Kramer is hitting. Oh, he is pitching. That's right. He started the game in center field. You know, I think part of the crew here at BFA, it's a family-owned entity. So when you have your sons that are working behind the scenes, the one thing they enjoy more than anything is pointing out when you were wrong.
Yeah,
So
they
Kramer
love it.
pops up. Oh, and, well, played bumper cars, but
They
Buca
caught it.
Fernie comes down with
Some
the ball.
shades are on the ground, a hat's on the ground, but the ball is still caught. 94 was the chase, by the way. Interrupted the 94 NBA
Oh,
coverage.
look
so
at this. Wow.
glad they're okay.
Yeah, that's, even more importantly, they didn't step on the glasses. That would have been an expensive error.
That's
All right, so Kramer is retired on the pop-up P6. And Atlantic Shore, they're going to grab the lumber, or in this case, the composite bats, when we come back for more baseball here in Ventnor.
Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Dates as you look at the Borgata, it's like a roulette table with all these numbers flying around.
Pitch count
For
for
BFA
Cam
Live
Street,
Sports,
81.
Doug
Pitch count for
Stasic,
Cam Street from
Pete
A-Shore,
Thompson.
8-1, Melissa. 8-1.
And we're being told that number 45, Matt Lutzker, will check in for Caden Hurley in the
Oh, we had the right
sixth
guy.
spot.
Right church, wrong pew. So 45, Matt Lutzker.
Yes, for number 8, Caden Hurley in the
Not,
sixth spot.
Not Keno Gutierrez.
Correct.
All right, got it.
So, a live look at the Atlantic City skyline. Beautiful day for baseball as it blares through the speakers. How did we get here? Well, Hamilton won game number 1 and forced game number 2. 11 to now it's a 11-3 after they were able to win the first game. In game number 1,
Catcher, number 25, Jay Harrison.
it was 5-2. Game number 1 was the final. But PT, you can probably bring us up to speed because the winner of this game will walk away crowned the 13U Southern New Jersey state champion. They'll advance to regional competition, but the way with Babe Ruth it's set up, so will the second and
So will
third
the runner-up
place.
and the third. And the third is because A-Shore is the host of the regionals as well. The host of this is host of states and the host of regionals. You are automatically in. So A-Shore's already through. Therefore, 2 New Jersey teams have to advance to regionals that are not A-Shore, and that means whoever's second place today and third would be GVAA. GVAA will be the third team.
So a good start. Again, this frame is Harrison is retired
At the
on
plate
3
for
pitches.
A-Shore, number 20, Cole Stefano.
So Kramer has come in and struck out the first 4 batters that he has faced. Cole Stefano. He skies one into the infield. Burgos unable to get it, and that will
Drop in the field
drop in for an
play.
infield
Yeah, one of those-
single. It didn't hit his glove.
You can see Burgos just sort of shaking his head like second game of a doubleheader. I've been all over the place behind the dish here. Remember, he climbed the fence in game 1 and tried to steal an out from over the top of the fence in front of the A-Shore dugout. The guy's been all over the place and just wasn't able to track that one down. Hindsight being 2020, might have wanted to defer to the pitcher, who seemed to have a pretty good beat on it. But
Yeah, generally speaking, a catcher is about the last guy you want to try to have to use that big old mitt to try to pop in one of those pop-ups.
But it's much easier here in the announcer's shed than it is out between the lines.
Well, especially with this wind. It's howling like a pirate.
I see,
I guess
I see
I-
what you did there.
The autumn wind
the autumn
sails
wind
in
is
like a pirate.
raider.
Street pops it up, and Burgos this time going to let his pitcher take it. And
And catch it
he does.
as he loses hat, shades, bunch of stuff.
Street's retired,
The center fielder is number 44, Brendan Mooney.
and Brendan Mooney back into the game. Done a nice job out in center field, covering a lot of ground, and he's been pretty hot with the bat.
Tells me that Holton is burned then.
Yeah, so he came back into the game right after defensively. And it's Mooney. RBI single back in the first. He scored a run on a wild pitch.
If Stefano batted, that means Fellows is burned. Just doing a little housekeeping over here. Pay no attention to the man on your left. 11-3. Top of the sixth.
And a bit of a check swing, and Kramer will collect and cash in
Kramer
those
threw
chips.
that ball so hard he blew his hat off.
It's been a challenge. Those flex fit trucker hats, with this wind, not easy to keep them on, and it's not been easy to contain the Atlantic Shore offense in game number 2, but Kramer has done a nice job in relief, as you can argue that he's retired every batter that he's faced, with the exception of that weird pop-up that found some grass.
Just an 8-pitch inning there. Kramer's only up to 32 pitches now.
All right, well, we're going to step away here in Ventnor, and bottom of the 6th for Hamilton. Pharmacy home to you. You're watching BFA Sports. You can follow us on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe and like our channel. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Then you subscribe. You can participate in the chat. You can also follow us on Twitter at TWI Baseball SJ. That's This Week in Baseball South Jersey, where we got live updates and game highlights that have been going out on the stream. So Doug E. Stasic taking care of the social media post today for us. Be sure to follow us out there for all the updates and action.
Leading for Hamilton, number 45, Matt Lutzker.
Matt Lutzker steps in for Hamilton. He's in the game for Caden Hurley. First pitch in for called strike. Cam Street trying to go the distance. He's going for speed.
He's all alone in a time of need. A little cake for you.
Yeah. That's 90s for you, PT, all the way.
Yeah, I really enjoy that very much. You know that one of the obscure facts about me is I once went to the concert and then had the after-concert beverages with 311.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they're from Omaha.
Yeah.
So I used to see them at the very dilapidated Sokol Auditorium. They were signed to Saddle Creek Records, was the name of their record company when they first started.
Lutzker flares one to the right side, and Coach Moser, too hot to handle.
Good group of guys, man. Come original. Baby, come original.
Yeah, no, listen, they were some of the best. They had really one of the first bands that I recall had its own, like, real, true, own sound.
Yeah,
Like, they were very
original.
distinct.
You knew it was them, yeah.
Called strike 3. Street able to fire another one through the zone, and he'll get a strikeout to start inning number 6.
To the plate, number 21, Kino Gutierrez. There was a girl that pitched for Absagami when I first started working down here in the area. Her name was Amber Boschman, and I used to always say, "Oh, Amber is the color that I want to be," or a color of your energy, or whatever the line was.
Gutierrez takes the first offering from Street for a ball. He goes back to work. And one misses away. So, PT, interesting how things came together today. You've been doing the public address announcing all week long. Called strike to Gutierrez, and then I'll even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, let me thank you in advance for not bringing a color guy so that
Hey,
I could sit right into the role.
Listen, Worked out beautifully. Totally unscripted.
Luck is the residue of design.
Amen to that. Yeah, when Mike Gill said, hey, PT's going to be doing the PA announcement, I'm like, I got an idea.
Sir, would you like to double dip?
Well, I think it's interesting for people at home, right? Like, they're getting to kind of hear all the behind-the-scenes things that are happening in the press box, which never happens in a tournament. Like, they're hearing the changes live.
Yeah.
They're hearing the back and forth between you and the coaches and the scorekeepers. They're even hearing about what's on the menu at the concession stand.
Oh, very much so. You got to go see Ed out at the concession stand. I'm impressed that A, he'll take Venmo, right? So,
Yeah.
because who carries cash, right? And then B,
Delivers.
he was so gung-ho, he was giving out his number for you to text him. It was like a poor man's DoorDash.
Yeah. Ball there in the dirt, and Gutierrez is going to get the walk. And this is the final game, no matter what.
This will bring up number 34, J.R. Brovac.
And you hear PT, it's number 34, J.R. Brovac.
Now, see there, I thought I seamlessly
Comes
I
right in.
put them both together.
You did, yeah.
I talked in both microphones at once for the first time.
Played well.
It was
That
great.
ball's up in the zone. And there's a look at Brovac.
In game one, you guys were howling when I inadvertently talked into the PA mic, something that I was trying to put on the broadcast.
Again, right? It's a whole volunteer operation, and a lot of people to certainly thank had been behind the scenes, and ball's popped straight up and out of play. Met quite a few people, and I would feel terrible of missing anybody. But Lisa Eggery, whose son is much older,
yep.
CJ, he's doing his thing, and headed to Holy Cross playing baseball there. She's a baseball fanatic, and she stepped up and helped out with some official scorekeeping and tournament director-like duties all week long. So, shout out and thank to her. Ran into my old high school teammate back from our Holy Spirit Spartan football days, Jack Murray. He's been on the GameChanger, helping with the official pitch count. Ed Mooney, as that ball is flared to second, and that ends up making for the putout. So that is an 11-3 official contest in the books, and if I'm not mistaken, PT,
I think that's
is that officially the game? No.
I don't know.
Oh, double play. I was like, what the hell
Yeah,
are we
Gil
talking
faked you
about
out.
here? He did.
I heard
he did
you
hear
say
that.
game. I felt
Yes.
Oh.
Somebody said game.
Somebody
next to us. I'm
said
like, wait
game.
a second. So
And we bit all over it.
we're live, and we'll just continue to go. So Mike Gill always talks about theory of the mind,
and
but I
we're
can't
like-
do mine when we're live.
We're
so.
like trading seals. Oh, game. Oh, okay.
What are we
Arf, arf.
talking about?
How many?
All right, so we're going to move along here. And Mike Gill, why don't you come here real quick and give me some names of all the volunteers to thank. The volunteers that thank. So Lisa Eggery, Ed Mooney, Jack Murray, Tommy Mannery on the field, City of Ventnor helping out, Pete Thompson on the public address. There's so many people to thank. The list is certainly long. But it doesn't happen being able to host an event. Mike Gill's the last guy to ever take credit for anything, but not only has he been managing, but it was the one that helped put all of these pieces together to make sure that an awesome tournament can be held right here in Ventnor for all these kids, and working closely with the Recreation and Public Works Department in the city of Ventnor. Bill Strobe and the Strobe family handling the scoreboard. Another group to thank there. But again, volunteers, that's what makes Babe Ruth and local baseball go round.
Pitch count for Cam Street, 95. 95 Cam Street. Right on the number, 95.
Keeping the pitch count's an important one. And
Leading off the inning for A Shore, number 6, Mike Sure.
leading off the inning, as you just heard, PT.
The top of the 7th.
Top
by
of the
way.
7th.
Game's still going on, despite
Mike,
people
sure.
trying to
Yeah, despite
fake
us
us out.
hearing random things that we're just repeating. It's like the birds in Finding Nemo. Mine.
Mine. Okay.
So he's like, game.
All right. What does it say about our stamina that we wanted it to be over?
I only have one coffee, PT. What's going on here? So Mike Sure leading things off in the 7th. He's out in right field. And that ball went to the Bermuda Triangle of backstops and then
There it
popped
is right
out.
here. Yeah.
All right, came back. That's good. Those baseballs aren't cheap anymore.
That is most definitely for sure. Home plate umpire Joe Rossi going to pick that one up.
That ball
Just a bit
misses away.
upstairs. And the hat came off again. Joe Rossi behind the plate. Jim Conover at first. Bill Fishman over to third. Three-man crew for Championship Saturday, and they've done a nice job today.
Indeed. Appreciate them being a part of the festivities.
Not the world's most popular job for sure.
You know, there's a lot of debate about what time to have the championship games. And there's a ball from Scher, hit over to short. And Krupe going to get it to Lutzker for the put out.
This will take us to the top of the lineup, the left fielder, number 14, Braden Simon.
Braden Simon. Has been busy at the top of the lineup. He's looking for his first hit of the game, and that one's going to be a scribbler. And it's going to let him get to first base on a wide and hurried throw. So he'll reach again.
Brings up the shortstop, number 12, Tyler Bucaferney.
Tyler Bucaferney had re-entered the game after yielding an at-bat to Dante Zapala back in the 5th. Bucaferney gonna jump on out of the way. So Kramer, one out here in the 7th. He's got 4 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings of relief thus far.
Been very good. I mean,
He's retired. He had struck out 4 in a row, and he technically retired. Would have been 6 in a row, but there was an error there in that miscommunication in the infield.
thank God for the BFA scoreboard, because the official scoreboard out in left field is blinking 8.
It's in need of some volunteers
So somebody
to
popped,
fix it.
popped the power or something like that.
And Bucaferney
Did get him.
takes one into Keister.
Up next for A-Shore, number 27, Frank Steelman.
So runners now at first and second for Steelman. Steelman struck out in his last at bat in the 5th inning. And Steelman lifts one foul into the parking lot.
I see Joe hang with the bat. He'll be up next.
And we're being told there's a good chance that Steelman may be taking the mound in the bottom of the 7th.
Trying to close things out.
Well, Cam Street ended on exactly 95.
Yeah, how convenient. It's almost like he drew it up that way.
There's a called strike outside corner.
We've had 2 trivia questions, several movie references, great shots at the casinos, and the BFA logos. Great shots by all our crew. It's been a fun afternoon.
Without a doubt. Swing and a miss, and Kramer.
That might have been the world's slowest moving Uncle Charlie.
That was up and down. Kramer, 5
This is number
strikeouts
10,
in relief.
Joe Heng.
That breaking pitch has been a very tall order to try to hit. Number 10 is Joe Heng. Over there at first base. Came back in the 5th for Bradley. That ball gets away from the catcher. And again, tip of the cap to both Burgos and Harrison that have done double duty. They call it 2 games here on this beautiful Saturday, what became morning into the afternoon.
How many you got there total? 11?
I do. That ball is skied out to right, drops in for a base hit, and it'll load the bases.
number 25, Jay Harrison.
Number 25, Jay Harrison, the catcher. And he swings at the first pitch, and it is way up there. Lutzker going to fight the sun, and he's going to have to get some assistance. So a heads-up play there by Riley to pick him up is he'll get the fielder's choice to and the
4-6, he's saying. Force out.
4-6 on the force out. So it wasn't a fielder's choice. And I mentioned earlier, if there's one thing my son likes to do, tell me when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He's good at that, I'll tell you. All right, so 11-3. We're headed to bottom of the 7th. Last licks for Hamilton coming up here on BFA.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Ventnor City, surely the best, and it's certainly the best atmosphere for some championship baseball. The Southern New Jersey State Final. The if game was forced after a 5-2 victory of Hamilton, and that has put us in a winner-take-all situation. And Atlantic Shore with the 11-3 lead as Hamilton will come to bat. They're going to face Frank Steelman after Cam Street pitched
Pitching count
6
for
innings.
Justin Kramer, 4-6. Pitching count for Hamilton's Justin Kramer, 4-6.
Doug Stasic
Pinch hitting
alongside.
for Hamilton to lead off the inning, number 12, Raf Tramo.
Doug Stasic alongside Pete Thompson, who's doing double duty as the public address announcer. And starting things off is going to be Raf Tramo in the 9-hole.
Doug, why don't you take a minute to compare books with the lovely Lisa over here. Here, Lisa.
All right, so we're going to go through here. We had
This is fun. On a live broadcast, the BFA scorebook being compared to match things up, make sure that all the T's or the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Plus, there's simple arithmetic taking place. It's the bottom of the 7th inning, down to the final outs. Pinch hitting, Raf Tramo for Hamilton, coming to the dish.
So we had Fellows scoring back in the 4th.
Fly ball down the right field line, stays in play. Good catch by the first baseman Joe Heng for the first out of the inning.
He scored on a wild pitch back in the 4th.
Up to bat for Hamilton, number 13, Joey Riley.
So you're getting behind the scenes action as we're trying to
Books are being compared, plays are being reviewed.
the accounting firm of Stasic, Thompson, and Eggery.
Yeah, I heard they're the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't file my tax return with them though.
To heck with Lehman Brothers and Goldman Sachs.
So PT, I was comparing books. What happened there?
That was a fly out to right or to first baseman. Okay. So fly out 3 circle.
Okay, 3. So 1 out. For what?
They think Steelman is, maybe he's not eligible.
All right, so we're gonna have a conversation take place, and I believe a pitch count protest. So we'll take a we'll we'll take a closer look here. So see if we can find some information. So what's the
75. He wasn't allowed to pitch yesterday. He's allowed to pitch today. Clear as day. 275 the other day. He couldn't throw yesterday. He's allowed to throw today.
So being told that the pitch count protest on street. All right, so the conversation is
It was about pitch count.
it was about
when
pitch
he
count for
pitched.
street
Yeah.
about the last time that he had pitched. So he was within the parameters of the daily pitch count.
I don't think it was about street. I think it's about Steelman.
Oh, it's about Steelman.
He said like talking about street pitch 2 days ago or like 3 days ago.
Well, all right, so we'll get more information on that as Riley takes a pitch for a called strike. 0-1.
Okay, confirmed it was Steelman was who they had the
Okay,
issue with. And
so
Steelman pitched 2 days ago through 75 pitches. It's been outside the window. Everything's fine.
And that ball is upstairs.
Steelman on the mound right now. Street must have thrown 70.
So I think it was.
What he's talking about.
Well, we'll figure it all out once we get some official word here. We're always. Oh, there's a car's gonna get smacked. Oh yeah, right there. Somebody call RK Auto Body. Anybody got that number? Oh, I do. Okay.
That red car right
856-694.
there. Usually I do announce that from like the edge of the dugout down to past third base, those are the spots you don't want to park in.
Yeah, 856-691-8400. Somebody get Jim G on the line. We'll fix that. Riley finds some grass, but he's robbed. Heads up play by Mooney. He dove at one earlier, didn't get to it, but you'll see on the GameChanger instant replay.
Great play by Brendan Mooney.
One heck of a Sports Center top 10 web gem. He's all the way in. Full extension. And a nice grab by the young man.
Now batting for Hamilton, number 2, Ty Krupe.
All right, 2 outs. Ty Krupe. He's the last hope. The last of the batting Jedi.
Did we come to a consensus on 11-3?
Yeah, that we came to a consensus too.
Do we have quorum?
I believe we do.
Do we have Vector, Victor, Roger, Roger?
Roger, Roger.
Over, Unger? Over, Unger. Unger, done. Roger Murdoch. Ooh, solid.
And Krupe.
Right
Line
in
out
left
to
field.
left field, and that will do it.
And that's your ball game.
Your
Bayshore on top, 11-3.
13U Southern New Jersey state champions. Managed by Mike Gill, and the if game was forced, and they're going to walk away with the banner and the trophy. Southern New Jersey state champions. It's going to be a big contest heading to regionals. So the Mid-Atlantic regionals will take place. Pete Thompson mentioned earlier, starting in around July 16th. Both these squads will make an appearance out of this region, in addition to the Greater Voorhees teams, GVAA. So Atlantic Shore, continuing the winning tradition, taking home yet another banner. Parents are already waiting out there on the field for the presentation. I always would say hardware, but I'm not sure if it's a trophy or a banner.
Athletes, please make sure you stay on the baselines for the MVP pins. And since we had 2 games,
And
we
we're going to
have
have
MVP pins from both games, Game 1 and Game 2.
all right, so some awards set to be distributed and given out on the field, and we've got our field microphone that we'll be able to turn up here as Lisa Egri.
As Lisa Egri comes out to the spot in front of the home plate circle, we'll start by awarding the pins, the MVP pins from Game 1. This was Game 1 won by Hamilton. The MVP for A Shore in that game, number 44, Brendan Mooney. And the MVP for Hamilton in that game, he climbed the fence over here by the dugout, trying to chase down a pop fly, Lucas Burgos.
So Mooney and Burgos being awarded MVP pins for game number
Those
one.
are your MVPs in game one. Now game two. An MVP pin to the shortstop number 2 for Hamilton, Ty Krupe. And an MVP pin to the opposing shortstop number 12, Tyler Bucaferni.
And Krupe and Bucaferni earning MVP honors in
Ladies
game
and
number
gentlemen,
2.
If you could call out, if you could call out each of the Hamilton names, and I'll give them their.
We're going to give medals to Hamilton first, the runners-up. I'm just going to try the best here to go in order. Number 13, Joey Riley. Number 2, Ty Krupe. Number 10, Daniel Tazi. Number 19, Lucas Burgos. Number 99, Justin Kramer. Number 45, Matt Lutzker. Number 21, Kino Gutierrez. Number 34, J.R. Brovak. Number 6, Cullen Bressler. Number 12, Raph Tramo. Number 1, Brian Lee. Number 16, Jaden Torado. Have I forgotten anyone? Step forward, please. 00, Aiden Ouellette. How could I forget you, Aiden? And number 8, Caden Hurley. Props to Doug Stasek for helping me here in the booth. Remember, Hamilton, A-Shore, and GVAA all advance. And now for the presentation of the championship medals. To the Atlantic Shore Devils. Starting with the left fielder, number 14, Braden Simon. Number 12, Tyler Bucaferni. Number 27, Frank Steelman. Number 10, Joe Heng. The catcher, number 25, Jay Harrison. At second base, number 20, Cole Stefano. Number 99, Cam Street. Number 44, Brendan Mooney. Number 6, Mike Schur. Number 17 is Jack Murray. Number 21, Ryan Bradley. Number 3, Jack Fellows. I can't read your handwriting. Number 29, Frank
Holton.
Holton, thank you. And number 8, Dante Zapala. Plus the other Dante, number 11, Dante Franchini. Good Lord, did I forget anyone? I hope not. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 2022 13U State Babe Ruth Baseball Champions, managed by Mike Gill.
And the unfurling of the state champion banner.
Have a great
And see, we got a shot of the unfurling of the
Can we
bat.
have one more round of applause for both teams? What an afternoon of baseball. Great morning and afternoon, Hamilton and Ashore. We look forward to seeing you again, Hamilton, for regionals. Thank you.
Well, that will do it for the festivities. Congratulations to the 13U Atlantic Shore State Champions, Southern New Jersey, led by the manager Mike Gill. Doug Stasic, Pete Thompson doing double duty here in the booth today. Can't thank you guys all enough. Special thanks to our BFA team out here on the 4th of July weekend. Today's game was produced by Mr. Ryan Schumacher. Our director was Drew Stasic, official score and social media coordinator Doug E. Stasic. The legendary Charles Hope has led our videography team with Mr. Nick Penza, Casper T. Rypod, and of course Pete Thompson, who joined us on color commentary. Thanks for all the volunteers that have contributed to an unbelievable set of festivities that culminated in another title for Atlantic Shore. Wish them, Hamilton, and GVAA nothing but the best as they head into the Mid-Atlantic Regionals. So for now, we can't wait till next time and see you play ball.